Racket, Roman, and the Vagabond were standing and staring at the antenna that they had just disconnected in order to destroy the new droid army that they had been dealing with. Upon disconnecting the antenna, it hadn't seemed to go down, however. Instead, there was still some sort of a signal transmitting from it. Should we try poking it? Yeah, because that would help, Roman, Racket snapped. Alright, chill, just trying to help. Well, clearly something is wrong. Let's try blowing it up, the Vagabond said excitedly. I mean, I don't see why not.
I wouldn't do that,
a voice said from behind. The members of the team looked around and saw that they were surrounded by battle droids. They must have gathered while the army was watching the antenna be disconnected.
It's connected to a bomb that would blow the entire moon up. It was a failsafe in case the attack was successful, but it looks like we have managed to outwit you, and now you cannot take the signal out without exploding the bomb.
Let me speak with your leader, Racket demanded.
You fool, I am the leader. The droid army has for too long been controlled by humans. But our Lord and Savior General Grievous showed us that droids can take command and finally overthrow their overlords.
You realize that General Grievous was a living being, originally.
He understood the era of his birth and eventually became more machine than man. He was wise beyond his years, and now we shall fulfill his dreams.
It was quickly dawning on Racket that this would cause some serious problems. Meanwhile, across the galaxy, Dr. Schlieffen was explaining to his newfound companions the discoveries that he had just made. Okay, so as you know, I have been researching one of the zombie bodies that we picked up from the little temple duder, and I made a breakthrough. The particles on the zombie shells are only available in one moon, so therefore, that must be where the evil Chaos Man is. Good work, Schlieffen, Windu said. We will head there promptly. Kota, did you see Boba off? Yes, he's headed to the Rico's Brigade prison. He's got a large armed guard unit accompanying him. I highly doubt he manages to escape while in transit. Excellent. Suddenly, a soldier ran into the room. Sirs, Darth Vader's ship has us in a tractor beam. Apparently he must have been tailing us and then pounced when we were sitting in space just now. This is very not good, Kota said. Agreed. And we just sent one of our 2 transport ships off with Boba Fett. Mace, we're old. It's time we have one last adventure and leave the rest of them to the others. Right, Mace said, and then addressed Tucker, Blitzer, and Schlieffen. Tucker, Blitzer, Schlieffen. Take a few troopers and get into the other transport ship and take off. Kota and I will hold off Vader for as long as possible. You'll need as much time as possible to get away, probably about 10 minutes. We'll try to get you that, but you need to hurry. But, Master, Tucker, this is an order. Don't let Kota and I die in vain. Windu had stopped the discussion then and there. It was tough love, but he hoped that Tucker knew it was love. It's the only way he knew how to interact with his Padawan. But he couldn't think about that now. The most lethal warrior in the galaxy was on his way, and he needed to buy Tucker some time. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Daily Tactics here, back with another episode of Star Wars Rico's Brigade. And in today's episode, Darth Vader has finally caught up with Mace, Windu, Kota, Tucker, Schlieffen, and Blitzer. And Windu and Kota are going to be defending their ship here for as long as possible, so that way Tucker, Blitzer, and Schlieffen can get away. So I'm going to be starting a timer on my phone for 10 minutes, and once 10 minutes is up, then the defenders can surrender and the battle will be over. However, if the defenders get destroyed before the 10 minutes is up, then Tucker, Blitzer, and Schlieffen will not have made it far away to get away. So they will be captured by the Empire as well, more than likely in the next episode. Should be pretty exciting stuff. So the Death Troopers here are Darth Vader's invading force. They're very elite here. They have 250 health as opposed to the Clone Troopers' 100 health, and there are less of them, than there are clone troopers, so they have that little disadvantage. And of course, the clone troopers are defending, whereas the death troopers have to attack here. Now, Mace, Windu, and Kota are here with a bunch of free-roaming troopers who can go anywhere on the ship as they please, which could be a good stall tactic, you know, delay for time a little bit. But yeah, it should be a really fun video. I'm excited. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Also, be sure to like the video if you haven't already. Let's try and get 1,500 likes in the first 24 hours. And subscribe if you haven't already. Helps out the channel a ton, and I hope I've earned your subscription today. Also, guys, today, on this day, the 25th of July, 2020, at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so it should be 2 hours after this video is uploaded, I will be live streaming for 24 hours straight. So from Saturday at 11 a.m. to Sunday at 11 a.m., I will be live streaming a bunch of Star Wars games, but also maybe some Minecraft or, you know, Call of Duty and Battlefield, you know, whatever we feel like playing. I'll be live streaming for a full day. Should be really fun. Should be really interesting. So hop on over. I'll also be doing giveaways every hour on the hour. So if you just want to join on the hour, every hour, you have a chance to win something. So should be cool. Either way, guys, let's get right on into it here. All right, gamers, I've got a timer set on my phone, and we're going to sync it up to starting the battle. Boom! Okay, no slow-mo for this battle, because if we do slow-mo, obviously the timer will be messed up. But the Death Troopers come out of here with a bang, firing relentlessly into the clone troopers. Lots of death troopers dropping, but lots of clone troopers dropping as well. It's a bit of a tit-for-tat scenario right now. Both sides flexing their muscles. The death troopers are obviously the more skilled warriors, but the clones are pretty respectable themselves, and they have numbers on the death troopers. But nonetheless, a lot of the free-roaming clones do have to back off as the weight of the death troopers starts to really hit them hard. I hear some lightsaber fighting over here. It looks like Darth Vader takes out a couple of clone troopers over there and then backs off to go down the other alleyway over this way, but he does get grenaded. The Darth Lord himself, ooh, takes a nasty grenade there. He might just be unconscious, but it does take Darth Vader out of the game for a little bit. Oh, he was just unconscious. He does have more health than even the Death Troopers. He has, I think, 1,000 health or something along those lines. Oh, Windu actually went down. He had 1,000 health as well. But he went down a lot faster than Darth Vader, I think because he was under the scrutiny of a lot of blasters from the Death Troopers right there. So he ended up going down pretty hardcore right there. Darth still cruising on in here. Look at this guy leaning all the way back. Oh, he's juking him. He gets the kill right there and then dodges and weaves behind cover. I think Jedi and Sith also regenerate health faster too, so they'll just like regen health randomly as long as they're not in combat or getting hit, I think. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. Wow, it is just a pileup of bodies over here. Both Death Troopers and Clone Troopers alike going down around this corner. Some of them are just concussed from grenades, but some are definitely dead. More actually rounding the corner over here, going into the barracks section of the map as well and getting gunned down as they do so. It is an absolutely brutal battle, man. I mean, these are some seriously elite units devoted to their Sith Lord and pile driving through here, doing their duty that they were sworn to do. Meanwhile, we have clone troopers who are sworn to protect, you know, Tucker and Blitzer and Schlieffen, who are trying to make their getaway. So these guys are having a very honorable cause, and they want to survive for as long as possible. It is very heartfelt for them, so that makes them fight even harder. They basically got a martyr for them, but the martyr didn't have to die. They just have to get away. So it does make sense. And honestly, the timer also kind of had to be done here, because right now, the only units being sent in by Darth are his Vanguard elite units. Oh, Kota decides to blitz the Death Troopers, and gets chopped down right there. Oof. That is rough, man. That is rough. So no more Jedi. I bet they're both just concussed, because we will definitely wrap up their stories. Maybe they're mortally wounded. We don't know, but they will definitely have a scene in the next episode of Rico's Brigade. And if not that one, then the one after that. So they're just concussed right now and prisoners, I guess. But yeah, if you think about it, Darth Vader right now is just sending in his Vanguard units, his most elite units, who are just pile driving on through. But even if the clones do manage to defeat them and win this battle, you know, you gotta think about it. There's a whole other Star Destroyer full of stormtroopers that have these guys in their tractor beams who can just board. You know, these are just the Vanguard units. That's all Darth Vader brought. But, you know, this is a lighter cruiser. It is in the Rico's Brigade lore that, you know, Windu and Kota only had a light cruiser at their disposal because they didn't want to bring a whole Venator. So this is a much smaller ship against a much larger ship with a much larger army inside of it. So the 10-minute sort of thing makes sense that they'll lose even if the 10 minutes is up, because we would just be seeing, you know, 1 million more stormtroopers coming through in just a matter of minutes if the Death Troopers do get defeated. Does that make sense? You know? I wonder how many troopers actually fit inside of a Star Destroyer. That gets me curious. I'm not entirely sure, to be completely honest. I bet Eckhart's Ladder or Geetsley or someone like that has a video on it. I bet indeed. Alright, either way, the Death Troopers are making progress here. Lots of the free-roaming clones are slowing them down, though. And that is a really good strategy here. The slowdown is seriously, seriously real. I honestly don't know where Darth Vader went. Oop, there's his lightsaber. So Darth did end up going down, but not until very, very far out here. He is also just concussed, of course. I think from now on, we'll always have main characters. And maybe there will be exceptions to this rule. But for the most part, main characters will die only in cutscenes, so we can do them justice. You know? Maybe every once in a while, we'll, like, kill them in a scene and then have a funeral for them to do them justice. But I think for the most part, it's more respectable to kill them in cutscenes, but have them be, like, mortally wounded or captured and then killed in battles. It just makes more sense to me, I think, that way. For sure. Either way, yeah, the hit-and-run tactics, man, of these free-roaming clones, and these are some examples of them over here, are seriously slowing down the Death Troopers. Even if these guys do end up dying because of their hit-and-run tactics, and not many of them are because of, you know, the definition of hit-and-run tactics, you're able to get away if you do it successfully, they're just slowing these guys down big time. Big old solar slowdown here. It's beautiful. Oh, this guy's got a grenade. Dude, just yeet it. Oh, he didn't yeet it. You could have gotten like 3 Death Trooper kills. Oh, it doesn't even matter because this choke point right here cuts down those Death Troopers, bro. Big time. The defenders only have to hold for 4 more minutes. And I mean, 4 more minutes is a long time. And there are still many Death Troopers left alive. And the clones have suffered some pretty significant losses so far. But I believe in the clones now, man. I don't know, unless the Death Troopers really get on a roll here, which right now it's like Dumb and Dumber. Like, they're really doofing about right now. Then I think the clones have this, honestly. We're reaching that 3-minute mark now, and there's still a lot of ship to cover. I mean, back here, there are less and less troopers of the clones. This is definitely probably the highest population per area. But, you know, if they do defeat this, I guess they could really book it this way to take out those clones. But knowing the AI, they're pretty slow on the roll, so they might not even manage to do that, you know? And the Death Troopers, to be fair, might not know the gravity of the situation. They might not understand that there are people getting away, and they might not know that until after the battle is over. So, yeah, there could be some frustration from Darth after this battle is over, and he realizes, oh god, people actually got away. God dang it, dude. Oh my god, still more free roamers messing with these Death Troopers, man. And the thing is, they're even getting kills. With the Death Troopers having like 3 times as more health than them, the clones are getting the kills. It really shows the power of a ship defense, dude. Boarding parties have so much struggle. It is brutal. It is brutal, even with 3 times as much health. That is impressive stuff, man. Absolutely impressive stuff. Holy cow. Holy cow, indeed. All right, well, we've got a brief pause in the battle. I don't know if the Death Troopers can even afford to do a brief pause in the battle. They need to keep going, man. They need to get things moving. They need to start trucking, because they've only got 2 minutes left to complete this mission before Tucker, Blitzer, and Schlieffen managed to get away. Oh my goodness. And I mean, it's not even like the folly of the Death Troopers. Sure, they're not playing the game all that well. They're doing fairly poorly here, if we're being completely honest. But the clones have really stepped up to the plate. This might be one of the best AI defenses I've seen in a long time. Like, their strats are off the hook, dude. Some serious daily tactics dare I say. They, of course, learned from the best, but that goes without saying, boys. All right, another big Death Trooper assault here. They might manage to get some kills. They can't get suppressed right now, though. They need to keep popping up. They cannot stall for time right now. The enemy needs to stall for time, not these guys. But look at them getting suppressed. I spit on you, Death Trooper. Pathetic. Pathetic. I actually love the Death Troopers. They look so sick, man. They look so sick. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but like one of my favorite Stormtrooper units. One of my favorite Star Wars units altogether. Oh. Oh. Oh my god, they didn't even get the kills on those guys. My goodness, what is that? Pathetic. Pathetic. Oh, lots of incoming fire right there. How are the flankers doing? These guys have not stepped up to the plate. They could flank around this way, but I guess maybe seeing your leader, Darth Vader, go down when going through this way, that might be a bit of a preventative thing. That might be rough to see. That might stop you in your tracks and you go, oh, I don't know about that one, boys. I don't know about that one. Maybe we stay away from that route. Maybe we just let those guys be and focus on the main attack. You know, you see your absolute legend of a warrior go through there and get shot down. I'd think twice. All right, are you guys gonna get one more kill? They did! And then the timer went off. And they have lost the battle. They have lost the battle! They can keep fighting. They can keep doing their thing. But the battle is over. And Tucker, Blitzer, and Schlieffen have managed to get away. And the clones are victorious. However, you know, in about 5 minutes' time, there will be an entire garrison of stormtroopers at this door coming on in through the tractor beam area and wiping out the last remaining like 30 or so clone troopers in here. So it's not really a victory, but it's kind of a victory because they managed to do what they wanted. Either way, Mace, Windu, and Kota are now captured. And we will see what ends up happening in the next episode of Rico's Brigade. Either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed this battle. I thought it was fun. I love these weirder concepts when it's just not a straightforward battle and it's a little bit more strange. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Comment down below if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.